ball to go. He's got a couple from Bumrah. He's got one more from Gazanfar. He's just got to be really specific about how he finishes the contest here.
Maybe it was a wet ball, so it slipped, but really it was a pretty ordinary delivery there.
Sierra super striker of the match, led by Travis Head, 253. Heinrich Klaassen's strike rate 245. So he's almost forcing now Hardik to see, who can I go back to of my senior seam bowlers in Bumrah, who has a couple. He's been expensive. Trent Bolt has a couple, although his sort of best areas are with a new ball that swings, but he's senior. Hit the gap as well. Can't believe that'll go for 4. It does go for 4! My goodness! It didn't even look as though he flexed his muscle to get it there. 18 off the over. 168 for 3.
کلید جایزه‌دار اکسبول. انرژی اکسبول به نوشن و برنده جایزه‌های ویژه ما شوید. از قبیل موتورسیکل، بایسیکل، موبایل آیفون و صدا جایزه‌های دیگر. اینا اینی را میگن جایزه.
168 for 3 in 12 overs.
فقیری استیل تولید کننده 60 الی 75 با بهره گیری از فناوری های روز و مطابق با استاندارد بین المللی ASTM 615. فقیری استیل نماد کیفیت و استحکام.
It's a mandatory ball change, which means assuming the fielding side has asked for it. Katie Martin joins us, just saying at the back of the box a little while ago, you never know, there might be a couple of wickets. There were not, it wasn't 2, it was 3, Katie. They went from, they lost wickets 129, 129, 133. Suddenly the game wide open, and guess what? 35 of 14, the pressure smashed to smithereens, and now Hardik Pandya's got to come back, but from the other end. I just thought with bowling options he might have bowled a third. He's bowling that well.
I think with the score that they've got, 243. Picking up a couple of wickets, changed the momentum. I'll tell you what, this guy shifted the momentum in the innings. The Sunrisers passing off so far. Who want to have a red ink and not out of the end? He's just got such bludgeon force, he's got great hands, and he hits all around the ground as well. I thought you had a captain's nightmare with the top 3, then you add him into the list. His finishes going around the game. Interesting comparison, isn't it, in terms of where they were at? Mumbai Indians 157, just slightly ahead.
Don't forget the Sunrisers pulled it back very smartly in the last 4 overs. Doing the best of the seamers today. By some distance, Hardik Pandya.
I like that line to Klaassen. Just slightly wider line. It's something that a lot of teams go to in the death. Now they've put back that deep point in that third as well, so it gives them the opportunity to play it. That short pitched as well and full, but it has to be wide.
The sound as it passed, it must have been bat hitting ground. Remember, there's been a moment earlier today when Travis had nicked one and no one appealed, no one reviewed as a result.
Not this one, because you could see that he'd hit his bat on the ground.
The Rupe on the go 4s of the match. Rickleton hit 10. Heinrich Klaassen's hit 5. Will Jacks hit 5. Third up inside the circle. This is an excellent, absolutely top-class spell from Hardik, and it contrasts with some rather ordinary bowling, you've got to say, at the other end. Now backward points drop back again. So long off, someone's got to come in.
It has to. I mean, if you're going to bowl a short, slow, short delivery, you have to have a deep third man or a deep point. Yes, he's missed it, but if he gets a bit of bat on it, it's going to go for a boundary. Maybe not now that the bowler has got some protection there.
Absolutely crucial 44 balls coming up for the storied Mumbai Indians for their future existence in this tournament. And if they lose, they've got to win 6 out of 6. But when you make 243 and loses, it's very difficult to come back from there. They would have thought their best chance came, but they got 3 wickets and 4 runs. Because look where they are, down at 4 points. Well, we call wide again. He's bowling well, but all of a sudden the line's drifted. Seven wides, which means we've already bowled an extra over.
He's struggling with trying to actually grip his feet there. When you see him run through after this delivery, he's ended up going sideways to the right. We hear there's quite a bit of dew that's gone around. Wasn't expected because it's windy here today. Just a bit of sawdust going down as well. I'm sure there's big clumps in his shoes as well with that dirt. But it's a purposeful line that they're bowling at, that wider line. Yeah, just watch his feet here. Just looked uncomfortable when he went through.
Looked as if his spikes had got stuck over there. You can see the follow through.
There he is. Now, at the toss, he said it's a little windy, so we don't expect dew. We're happy to bat first. I think the groundsman said that he didn't expect any dew either. But I'll tell you the strangest mysteries, those presented by nature. There isn't even a zephyr. Not a breeze. Ball wide again. He's expending a lot of energy.
He's just trying to bowl the ball away from the arc, because he knows that if he pitches at that length and around the off stump, then because he's such a good player of the lofted extra cover drive, he is trying to bowl away from that swing of the bat. But in that effort, he's now bowled 3 consecutive wides. That is extra delivery, extra run. It's not a dot ball, mind you, it's a run.
It was the line that proved the turning point back in Barbados. Achieved that well, didn't he? Did that well for no runs.
And he's thrown his bat up in frustration. Well, the one thing that he has is multiple options. The short pitch delivery, he can in the offside, he can hit it down the ground, and he can also hit it on the leg side, and it makes it impossible to bowl to a batter when you set a field and you expect generally that it will hit somewhere else. Bit of frustration. Yes, Sonny, he's sitting middle of the ball straight to the fielder. It's one of the most annoying things as a batter.
Just 4 of this over. Oh, goes off the edge. Once again, the short ball. It's still only 8 of the over, but now 68 needed of 7. It's 176 for 3. So Jasprit Bumrah comes back. He's had an off day. 2 overs for 28. He's got Nitish Reddy in front of him. We've already seen Hardik Pandya bowl that Yorker with great success. They've had a ball change in the previous over. He's got a relatively drier ball to bowl with. Puts Klaasen back in strike. It's not a bad ploy.
Smart move, actually. Look at that. This is the last ball of the previous over. Short, he gets up on his toes, jumps up, knowing that he's just got to get a bit of bat on it.
Three on the boundary on the onside, 2 on the off, at deep point and long off, pretty similar to the field that Hardik Pandya had. Oh, brilliant! Sensational shot. He's not missed the Yorker by much, but the inside-out shot over cover is one of the most special ones.
And that's what I was talking about, because he does play this shot really, really well. There are some batters for whom this is not an easy shot to play, but look at the way he just opens the face of the bat just a little bit. Massive, brilliant shot this. Never easy to hit it over extra cover for a 6, and that too off Bumrah. But it was right in the slot, and he's done that. That's what Hardik Pandya was afraid and was bowling wide in the previous over.
He wants a second, he won't get it. Getting some pictures of some amazing cricket being played here at the Wankhede Stadium. Getting it from high above the stadium where something's catching all the action. The Kingfisher bird cam giving you the best seat in the house. I love how it follows the ball with that high camera. Right, in this tournament he's shown a preference for the slower ball over the Yorker.
He's kept that square leg fielder up, so he's 2 different fields that he's bowling to. So he's got deep fine leg, but he's got that square leg fielder up, and the 2 deliveries to Reddy that he's bowled at has been those slower deliveries into the surface. Sometimes it's a similar field that you do bowl to the Yorker, so he's just trying to bowl that heavy length with the slight cutters, trying to go through the bat and create opportunity in that mid-wicket region.
That is such a good shot, but having said that, it just stood up for him. And Bumrah's length once again with those slow bouncers, very short. 122, saw it coming.
Not only that, it was on the leg stump as well, so made it easy. There is a deep mid-wicket, there's a deep fine leg, so big gap there. Mumbai needed a dot ball. They didn't get a dot ball. 12 runs off the over so far. The required is just 9 runs and over.
12 again of this over. They needed an over of control at this crucial stage. Bumrah's gone 13, none for 41 of 3. The Sunrisers only need 55 of 6. They're walking this chase now. 189 for 3. And it's time for some discussion to see at strategic timeout. Partnership is 56 of 29 balls. There's a glimmer of...
مشتریان عزیز، توانید با دانلود نمودن اپلیکیشن هوشمند پولم از سهولت‌های ذیل مستفید شوید. ازدیاد و برداشت پول، پرداخت بل برق، خریداری اجناس از سوپرمارکت‌ها به طور الکترونیکی، خریداری بسته‌های اینترنتی و صوتی برای خود و دوستانتان، خریداری کردیت به طور الکترونیکی برای خود و دوستانتان، تادیه و دریافت معاشات، ارسال پول الکترونیکی به دوستان، وصل نمودن حساب بانکیتان به حساب پولمتان. حساب بانکی شما در جریان 24 ساعت وصل می‌گردد.